Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you all my tips and tricks and some exclusive info for Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, which is coming up in a little over a week, so it's super close. I like to do these for every sale so I can kind of give you guys some information, what you can look out for, and just some things to have a great semi-annual sale. So if you guys are unfamiliar, semi-annual sale is a huge clearance sale that Bath & Body Works puts on twice a year. They usually have it in summer, like right before summer, and then they have it the day after Christmas, so always on December 26th. This sale is online and in stores, and usually I like to shop in store because you can find some better deals, I think, and it lasts for a few weeks, so it's a pretty long event, but I always recommend shopping at least the first day of the sale and checking back a couple of times throughout, because you're gonna find even better prices as the sale goes on. So for this semi-annual sale, Bath & Body Works is gonna be clearancing all of their holiday stuff. So no more holiday. After Christmas is over, we're moving on to spring, which is crazy, I know, but luckily the spring scents, I feel like you can wear throughout the whole year. They're not super tropical yet until you get later into spring, but yeah, they're gonna be starting to put all new scents out on the floor, so they have to get rid of their old stock and their limited edition items. So for pricing, you can get body care 75% off, which is amazing. You can find candles sometimes 75% off. That's a little bit more rare, but I always recommend going the first day of the sale if you're looking for 75% off candles, because those are gonna sell out like that. Most of the sale candles are gonna be a set price. I heard this year it's gonna be $10.95. You can often find soaps for $3 as well, and I think usually some of the wallflowers also go on sale. So you'll find a bunch of their holiday stuff on markdown, also any older stuff if your store has leftover fall stuff. If somehow they have leftover summer and spring stuff from earlier this year, those will also be out on the floor. They put all their back stock out. Anything that's older you'll find there, but those can be a little bit more rare to find. I always recommend checking out a few different stores because their stock may vary and you may find a lot at one store and not a lot at another. So if you are going out for the day, I try to hit up a few different locations if you can. Of course, you can shop online as well. The online sale for semi-annual sale actually might start early. I feel like it started on Christmas Day before. I'm not quite sure if it'll start the 24th to 25th or whatever, but just keep an eye on your emails and app. Of course, my Instagram, I'm always going to post the updates as well for when online semi-annual sale starts, but they might start a little bit early. But typically online, it's not always the best deals, but I feel like lately they've been getting better. Like I've been noticing more 75% off items online, so we may be able to see that. And I think you can do pick up in store during SAS, maybe not the first day, but I know in years past I could do the buy online pick up in store. Usually the prices are going to be similar in stores and online, but sometimes it can differ. Like I've seen stuff online that might be 50 and then in stores it's 75 and vice versa. I recommend shopping the sale throughout the 3 weeks, stopping back in. I like to go a couple times a week. I think it's usually on Fridays they mark stuff down even lower, so usually once a week passes after the sale starts, they'll have different markdowns. The 50% off stuff might go down to 75 and so on. So later throughout the sale, the prices do get better, but they usually aren't bringing a ton more stock in. So you want to stock up on your favorite items the first day. If it's something that you must have, just go ahead and grab it. I wouldn't wait just because it may be gone, because I've had it before where I really wanted a body cream and something, and I'm like, I'll just wait for it to go down, and then it goes down and then I can't find the body cream. Like I'll find the spray, the shower gel, but the item I wanted is missing, and I check like multiple locations. So that's just a little tip. You can wait, but I recommend just going ahead and get it if it's a must-have item. If it's something that you're not like obsessed with, you don't have to have it right this second, then just wait for it to go down in price. I've seen the candles even go down as well. Like if there is holiday candles left over by the second or third week, they usually go down to 75% off as well. I usually send out a mailer coupon. I don't think I have one for semi-annual sale. I don't know if we're getting it still. I feel like they would have sent it by now because sometimes they have 10 off 40, but I don't think I've seen one yet. Let me know if you guys have. And then I also just wanted to mention The prices are super good for the sale, especially with the 75% off stuff, and it can be tempting to overbuy, but just get what you need. Trust me, if you have a huge collection, you probably don't need 4 backups of something because you probably won't go through it. The things I like to stock up on that I use the most is like shower gel and body cream. I can justify having backups of that, but my fragrance mists, I don't go through them very fast, but of course that's going to vary person to person. But don't feel like you have to stock up just because the prices are so low. It can be tempting with those prices, like what's another $3, but don't overbuy because then you're going to run out of room and your stuff is going to go bad, so don't do that. Something else that's really nice about the semi-annual sale is they will bring back some retired favorites, and sometimes they bring back scents we haven't had in a while, and sometimes they bring out new scents in candles and body care. So I do have some sneak peeks of what is coming. I don't have them personally, but I have the information of what we're going to be seeing this sale, so let's go ahead and get into that. So I always find most of my information for upcoming Bath & Body Works stuff on lifeinsidethepage.blogspot.com. I'll have it linked down below. She always has the latest information. She had some pricing posted yesterday. I swear I saw it and now it's gone, but I did find some pricing in the Bath & Body Works group, so it may or may not be true. I'm leaning towards true because typically when these sneak peeks get released, it's usually true information and it sounds about right. So I'll kind of go through what I've seen as far as pricing goes as well, but let's talk about some of the new scents and returning scents. So we have a Pretty Petals body care collection that's made specifically for this sale. So it's gonna start on major clearance, which is awesome. The first scent in this collection is a Blackberry and Basil. Now you guys may be familiar with the candle. Such a good one. It's really fruity and fresh. One of my favorite fruity scents, which I typically don't go for. It's not overly sweet, but it's just a nice everyday scent. So I may have to get this one in the body care. Now, if you guys are oldies, you may remember we have had it in body care, I think once before, but it's been a very long time. The notes on the candle are fresh blackberry, sparkling champagne, and basil. So it should, I guess, be the same in the body care, but I don't know. They may switch it up, but I'm excited to pick that one up. We also have the scent Whipped Rose and Vanilla, which a lot of people saw this and were like, is this going to be Whipped Rose Latte or is it going to be the Rose Water and Meringue? And it looks like the notes are the same as our favorite Whipped Rose Latte, so I don't know why they just changed the name of this. Like, why not just keep it? I don't know. But this is such a good scent. Maybe they took the latte out because it's not really a latte smell, but this one came out last year for Body Care Day, and you guys, it was one of my favorites of all time last year. It is so good. If you don't like floral that much but you love gourmand scents, try this. It's not super heavy on the rose. This is like a rose cake. Like, I know that sounds weird, but it's so good. If you guys like pink petal tea cake candle, that's what I like to compare this one to. So delicious, so edible. I just love this one. It pairs really well with Delina perfume as well. So this one looks like it's making a comeback because the notes are the exact same. It's going to be crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. And then we also have a pink lily and bamboo scent coming out, which it looks like, according to Google, we have had this before a very long time ago. It's like in completely different packaging. The old notes are wild lily petals, bamboo leaf, pink ginger, fresh fig, and sauna wood. Don't know if this is something I would love. I definitely will have to smell this one in stores, but I'm excited for the new stuff and I cannot wait to try those. According to the sneak peek prices I saw, these will start out at 50% off. Now we also have some retired scents also making a comeback. This is like the 90s bring back collection. They do this every sale, but usually it's the same scents over and over. They actually added a couple this year that we haven't seen in a while, so this is exciting if you're a Bath & Body Works OG from the 90s. We have brown sugar and fig coming back, pear berry, which I don't think we've seen that one back in a bit, cucumber melon, it comes back every year, sun ripened raspberry, that one we haven't seen in a while, so that's exciting. And then Sea Island Shore, those are the scents coming back. Those will also, I've heard, be part of the 50% off, which I'm kind of surprised because usually those start off a little bit cheaper, so I don't know if people are going to be going for those right away. I feel like since these are new for the sale, honestly, just wait until those go 75 because they should honestly have a ton of stock of them, I would think. So I'm gonna wait on those. I don't think I'm gonna be buying them for 50 if that's the case. And then let's talk the candles coming for this sale, because they do usually bring some back and some new ones for the sale. Again, these should be $10.95. We have the Soul Flowers Decor Collection, which features some like gemstone kind of collection. Like there's a sapphire quartz, the Amethyst Dreams, which I definitely want Amethyst Dreams because amethyst is my birthstone. I'm surprised they didn't do a birthstone for everyone though. That's the only stone ones. Amethyst Dreams has notes of solar crystals, smooth iris, and warm musk. Sounds interesting. I definitely want to get that. Tea Rose is coming. This sounds really good too. Have we had this? I can't remember, but it says sweet pink rose petals, fresh white tea, and dewy greens. I'm intrigued because it says sweet rose, but it seems like it's going to be very fresh and floral. And then sea salt and balsam, which has sparkling bergamot, white tea, and fresh sage. Now we also have this fun Euphoria Icons collection, which is just iconic scents, really bright and fun packaging. We have Sunshine and Daffodils, Vivid Emerald, which I feel like I haven't heard of that one before. It's Radiant Ivy, Sweet Jasmine, and Fresh Musk, so it seems similar to the Amethyst. And then we have Indigo Paradise, which is exotic citrus, sugar cane, and blackcurrant. And then Strawberry Pound Cake also has some new packaging. It's a classic. You guys already know what that one smells like. And then there's a Spring Botanicals collection, which is gonna have a floral packaging with champagne toast, endless weekend, fresh cut lilacs, and then a blueberry marshmallow bar, I guess, was made for semi-annual sale. So that's why some of you guys haven't seen it yet in stores, but it reminds me a lot actually of the Sugar Plum scent we had in Body Care this holiday. And then we have some returning tropical scents for the sale: Ocean Driftwood, Pink Pineapple Sunrise, Passion Fruit and Banana Flower, and then Rainforest Gardenia. And then we also see Pink Watermelon coming back. So I saw this in stores and I thought that maybe these would be 75% off, but since it was bought for the sale, it's gonna be part of the $10.95, unfortunately, even though it has the same packaging. But just know that these will not be 75% off, even though they are summery scents. So Pink Watermelon though is one of my faves. Warm Ocean Breeze, Mahogany Coconut, Coconut Sandalwood, Island Margarita, and Tiki Beach. And they're also gonna have a few aromatherapy candles, which are Stress Relief, Eucalyptus Spearmint, Eucalyptus Tea, and then Lavender Vanilla. So those are some things that are coming for the sale. Now let's talk a little bit of price points of what I've heard. Of course, the candles, they'll be $10.95, and that's gonna include pretty much all your Christmas scents, the new ones I just mentioned. I think some fall is also part of the $10.95, and if you find any 75% off candles, here's what you can kind of look for. I'm thinking the Halloween ones will be 75% off if there is any left over, which I remember last year I found a bunch of them. I could be wrong, they may change it, but I think since it's so seasonal, it'll be 75%. And if you find any old spring and summer candles, those will most likely be 75% off as well. Those are really rare to find though. They don't usually bring them in for the sale, so it's only what your store has left over. But if you spot any of those early ones from like January through June, those might be also included. I'm going to be on the lookout for Pink Petal Tea Cake and any other spring ones I may find, but I feel like a lot of stores are already sold out of them. But just know what to look for because a lot of times they're not marked. Now some price points for Body Care, here's what I've seen. So there's going to be a $3.95 price point here, which is pretty good. It's not quite as good as 75% off, but honestly, it's only like a few cents, I feel like, difference. So I would just go for these if you see them. And it's going to include most of your holiday scents, all of those limited edition ones like the holiday traditions. The Body Care Day scents we just had are already going to be $3.95. The collection with like snowflakes and cashmere, frosted coconut, fireside flurries, all of those. The wrapped in vanilla is $3.95 as well. I feel like my stores are really low on that one. They're also going to have, of course, the 75% off, and that is going to include any spring or summer finds that you guys see, which these are going to be hard to find, like let's say the bubblegum pop, the pink watermelon blast, the pear one that we had early in spring, like all those collections, any tropical ones. If they have any left over, they'll be in the 75% off bins. Any Halloween scents, those are going to be 75% off. Enchanted Candy Potion and Wicked Vanilla Woods. I guess I shouldn't say this for sure, but I am 75% sure that this is true. Also, some fall might be included, like the first round of fall, like Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Sunrise Woods, Autumn Drive. Those might also be included. And then a lot of stuff is going to start at 50% off as well. There'll be a few, I think, fall ones included in that as well, even though it's older. I don't really know how they're choosing to do things, but that's just what I have seen I think a lot will still be 50, but I think we'll still see some 75% off as well. So that's kind of what I have found out so far. I'll also link that Bath & Body Works Facebook page if you guys want to check it out, and check out that post because it has a huge list of stuff from what I've seen. But that's kind of my sale roundup. I'm thinking, I really don't know what I'm going to be picking up this sale. I don't know if I'll have like a giant haul. I definitely want to get some of the returning scents, but there's nothing I'm really super thrilled over, and I picked up a lot of stuff during body care day, so we'll just see what I need some backups of. But let me know down below what you guys plan on picking up. What are your must-haves for this sale? What are you hoping to find? Also, something really fun with semi-annual sale is sometimes you can find the big perfume bottles, which are really expensive and never go on sale. They'll start out at 50%, and then you can sometimes get them for 75%, but a lot of times they do sell out before that. But always get those perfumes too if you see them, because that is such a good deal, even with just the half off. And I have no clue what scents are leaving this year, like for signature collection. I don't know if Midnight Amber Glow is leaving or Poppy for Good. We might see those on clearance too. If any of those signature scents are leaving, they'll probably start at 50%. Let me know if you guys know any insider information in the comments, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.